Hey, konnichiwa, minasan. It's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse home in Japan. How you doing? Are you good? Are you Genki? Are you ready for some proper Batman action? Because here we go. This is my review of Batman City of Madness issue 1. Came out today, October 10th, 2023. It's priced at $6.99, so yes, it is a bit pricey, but it looks absolutely glorious. You get 48 pages for that. Now, it's written, drawn, coloured by Christian Ward. And it's got letters by Hassan Otsamane El Hao, and the lettering is worth noting because it's really good. There's some great use of onomatopoeia, as my friend Sully likes to say. Yeah, you'll see what I mean when you see it. But so, what is this issue about? And is it any good? Is it worth splashing out 7 bucks on it? Well, I took a chance because I've been waiting for what I would call a really good Batman story, because as far as I'm concerned, the regular Batman book has gone off the rails, and I've not been reading Detective, although I have heard the last issue was not too bad. It was pretty good, but it has been going on for like 355 years. You know, Ram V's writing it, but I'm digressing again. For me, this impressed me. My initial reaction is, okay, it's really good. I don't know if it's great, but it's very good from what I've seen so far. It's certainly intriguing, and as I've already said, the art at times is just glorious. So we've got a lot going on in this issue, and it is an opening issue. It's one of 3, as far as I know, and it does set quite a bit up. But I'll give you a little bit of a hint about who you will find in this book. And with my story summary, I'm only going to show and talk about the first 10 pages. Don't forget there are supposedly 48 in this. It's a bumper book, and it looks so good. Wait till you see it. So the take is it's a kind of a cosmic horror approach to Batman, and I was getting like alarm bells going off going, what's going on? Is it Cy Spurrier doing the Flash? No, it's not. It is Batman, and it does kind of work, but there are a few things I'm not quite sold on yet. Anyway, we'll see how it progresses. But I would say, like, overall, for a good Batman story, which does like kind of tip its hat to the wonderful Batman Arkham Asylum, a serious house on serious earth. Remember that? I still got my original copy in hardback. That was Grant Morrison, Dave McKean. They also talk about the reference Batman Gothic, which was the second Legends of the Dark Knight 5-part storyline. I'm talking about the original Legends of the Dark Knight. Remember those? And Grant Morrison wrote that as well. So you get the impression that Christian Ward, writer-artist, maybe he's a fan, like me, of Grant Morrison's Batman run and his early stuff as well. So does the cosmic horror stuff work? Well, to be fair, we don't actually get that much in this first issue, and I'm doing my best not to give spoilers, but I did really like the way that Christian Ward has drawn and written Two-Face. Two-Face makes an appearance in this right near the beginning, and we do see some more villains in here. We also see Batgirl. Was it Batgirl? Yeah, Barbara Gordon. Good to see her in it. And praise the Lord, Master Bruce. Alfred's back in this, and he's really good. He just makes me realise how much I miss him. But yeah, I don't want to go on too long here. I'll just say, if you're looking for a good Batman story, an intriguing story with some fantastic art, give this a shot. Yes, it's pricey, but if you can get a physical copy, I'm sure it will be worth it. It looks great on my digital edition, but I wish I had a physical one. Anyway, so as a rating for this, I'm between an 8 and an 8.5. I think I'll go for 8.5 out of 10 because it really, really did impress me. I love the look of it. I like the feeling. The atmosphere of Gotham is just excellent. But there are a few things I'm not quite sure about yet. Okay, I'll give a story summary now. Please keep watching. Here we go. We open at a bus station at night. The man at the ticket window is watching a news story. It's about Gotham City. A huge sinkhole just appeared in downtown Gotham earlier this week. We see a boy asking for a one-way ticket to Gotham. A ticket to Gotham on your own? The boy tells him he can look after himself, and we see in his waistband a gun is peeping through. There's a screech. What was that? Asked the boy. Just a bat. I've never seen one before. Well, kid, you'll see plenty in Gotham. Then we get this great double-page spread showing Batman in silhouette, the city of Gotham behind him. There are bats in and out of focus. We can see the moon. It's just really, really impressive art by Christian Ward. We hear narration and it turns out it's Alfred. Master Bruce, I've been doing this for some time now, writing down all my thoughts while you're out patrolling the shadows of Gotham. Then we switch to Wayne Manor. Alfred continues the narration and we see he's burning the papers. I guess they're the papers he's writing this narration down on. There was a time when I felt guilty sleeping before you came home. I'd brew a pot of frankly wretched coffee and sit nervously listening to the police scanner. That was before I realised that it wasn't a bat that inspired Batman. It was trauma that made a weapon out of you. Alfred retires to bed and he talks about in the morning when Bruce or Batman returns, Alfred will resume his work as an emotional detective, as he puts it. While you sleep, I will pore over your night log, your record of whose bones you broke, exactly how and in what order. He'll re-equip Batman, check his belt, tally the batarangs. I'll look for cracks in your psyche. I'll look for the answer to the question I can't ask you. Is tonight the night you fall into the abyss? And then we hear a voice saying, Mr. Half-Face? Please, Mr. Face, you gotta let me go. Then we get our first view of this version of Two-Face. Look at that, he's got blonde hair. Is it flashbacks to the Dark Knight movie by Chris Nolan? It's quite a cool drawing of him. You can see the other half, the Two-Face side, not the Harvey Dent side, is looking like crazed and mad and all scratchy and sketchy. The way that the dialogue balloon is drawn, it's really cool. You know the deal. Hand me the reins, chump. Harvey talks about there being someone else in here with him. Is he talking about in his mind? Then we see Batman come flying in. This is too easy, like Two-Face of old. The crime? Kidnapping one half of a set of celebrity twins. Yeah, I know, it's a story we've seen before many times, but gotta say, I'm impressed with this art. Batman makes his way inside. He starts fighting Two-Face's goons. It's way too easy. What's the deal, Harvey? You wanted me to find you? Am I being lured into a trap? Now, like this on the next page here, we see Two-Face's henchmen, his goons, yeah, and they're split into two parties, because of course they all. On the one side, they're dressed in suits, looking fairly respectable, but on the other, they look a bit like the mutants from The Dark Knight Returns, by Frank Miller. Remember that classic? We could take him! Batman knows who to focus on, the ringleader. He puts him down easily. Make a show of it. I break your bones so that I won't have to break so many of theirs. But then a voice cries, Batman, stop! It's me, it's Harvey, I have the reins. Harvey's back, he's in control. It turns out that Harvey Dent has called Batman, he needs his help. I let bad Harvey do this, you know he's not the brightest without me. Okay, that's the first 10 pages, that's all I'm going to show because I don't want to spoil anybody's enjoyment of this really, really intriguing and beautifully drawn and coloured book. And there you have it. So I really hope you enjoyed that review, and as I say, I do recommend this if you're a Batman fan, you're looking for some good, really good art. I'll give you a little brief glimpse of one of the double page spreads here, further on in the story. As you can see, this is Batman in Arkham Asylum. You can see, is it Jervis Tetch there? The Mad Hatter's in it, and other people. Yeah, as I say, flashbacks to, the Arkham Asylum book by Morrison and McKean. So, always, thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Do drop a comment. Let me know if you're going to pick this up or not. And what do you think of what you've seen? If you do read it, please come back and please let me know what you thought. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in a future video. This is Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse, signing off for the night. Matane.